YouTube, it's AtomicRs here, and for one of the last times, this will not be live footage. Unfortunately, this is the footage of the end of the Ritual of Mahjarrat quest. I was recording the whole boss, but then the recording corrupted, and obviously you can't redo a quest, so you just get to see the final cutscene, of which the graphics are fucking amazing. You can watch if you want to. Some of you might not want to because you'll be doing the quest. So if you want to do the quest and not to have spoilers, then I guess don't watch this video. But goodness, what a good quest. I mean, you rarely do a quest and say, I had fun doing that. That's only happened to me 3 times. Recipe for Disaster, While Gothic Sleeps, and this. This, for its plot. I mean, oh my gosh. And its graphics. Its graphics were superb. I mean, look at this. This is on lowest detail possible. I was amazed. He's summoning the Stone of Jazz. Okay, so first you have to do this whole obstacle course, which was a good obstacle course. It wasn't too hard that I gave up, like within the light, but it wasn't too easy, or I did it in 10 minutes. The whole Dragonkin concept was very entertaining. How they were extremely powerful. The thing that about the whole plane annoyed me, just because I couldn't get the beacons right, but the quest didn't take too long. It took me like 2 hours because there was already a guide up. By the way, I did it on the very first day, which is the first time I've ever done a quest on the day of the release. And I've been reaping the benefits at glass stores, but that's for a different video. This right here, I want you to watch and just stop listening to me for a second. Just watch. Boom. Dead. Oh my god, that was so amazing. Hats off to the graphics team. I didn't record a cutscene which involved whatever the God Wars dungeon boss for Sardomin, I think. Like, I don't know her name, but there was a fight between her and Krill, the Zamorak boss, and Zamorak like owns her, and then the real Saradomin, the actual god, comes down and like heals her, and the graphics were beautiful, and God, this is, I'm surprised. You can hear in my voice. This was so entertaining. And watch this. The the whole plot line is fascinating. Silk right now is trying to make me into a Barrows brother. I would be an awesome Barrows brother, right? By the way, look at my gear. Why are you wearing Kirill's? Oh, that's so cool. And now he's a Barrows brother, of which I think they created the best new mage armor in the game. Apparently it's better than Virtus, as I've heard, other than the whole Virtus gives 800 more life points, but I thought that was pretty cool. So I don't know, I'll be doing glass swords a lot, for the reasons I'll explain in a different video, but I'll stop at Barrows now and then to try my luck at this new Barrows armor. Also, since this whole thing's a spoiler video, Ali the Wise back in Narda, the one who helps you in restoring the mummy, that quest, missing my mummy, I mean, he turns out to be a Mahjarrat, which makes sense. It surprised me. They ask you, as soon as he pops into Mahjarrat, they ask you, were you expecting that? Yes or no? I think it's a poll by Jack, it's like a quick poll. I wrote no, obviously, because anyone who says they're expecting that's lying. I mean, it made sense, but I didn't expect it. Now, we're calling upon Thurgrick to move the Stone of Jazz. Other things I liked about this quest was the boss, because it wasn't traditional. They actually put a lot of thought into this. It was a whole multi-combat war. I mean, it wasn't anything like one-on-one like Nomad was. It was sorry, I just had a train of thought. Somebody was talking about the raptor, and that's a different story. So the boss was a wave-to-wave setting, of which I brought a war tortoise full of rock tails and like the best range gear possible other than Pernix. Literally like full krills, um, archer's ring works, and both times I didn't die, but I lasted with no food. As you can see in this, I had to teleport once from like a 5-wave thing, but if you teleport after a wave, you come back, you're back where you started, so that's nice. Basically, if you were going to do this quest, go ahead and range, because unless you're completely maxed and have overloads, then actually don't even take overloads. Touching the Stone of Jas already gives you like 200 in each whatchamacallit setting. I was hitting 500s with my diamond bolts, which is nice. Alright, so right here, this is Drainer. Drainer in ruins, basically. And this is a huge spoiler, but it's everyone that Lucian had killed pops up in this little dreamscape. It's a dream, obviously. So that's Idril, the people who the Dragonkin most recently killed at the very end of the quest. And then he kills the Dragonkin, killed Thurgik. That's the Dragonkin spell, by the way. I'm assuming that they're going to have another quest with the Dragonkin, because they can leave after killing Lucian, like it was no big deal. Look, there's the Slayer Master died. The other Slayer Master died. That little gnome fella died. I don't even know what they do with Lucian. He's just kind of laying there dead. Lucian, by the way, was the most interesting part about RuneScape for me, and they did an excellent job of closing up his little storyline. Once again, bravo to Jagex, because the story for this quest was superb. I don't know, it was just a flat-out good quest. It wasn't impossible, it was difficult. I was looking around at everyone doing the quest, and I was like, oh shit, these are all level 138s, and I'm 126. But I never died during the quest. I did it without problem, really. Might be because I have extra cash and I bought the best gear possible, but seriously, I was not threatened in the slightest. And look, they just killed Tiffy, the Falador guy, and he says, this is a dream of what's to come. It will begin in Edgeville, return to reality, and await your fate. So that's probably the beginning of the next Dragonkin quest, don't you think? I mean, I'll show you later in tomorrow's video how they destroyed Edgeville, and it is really in shit ruins. It's, oh my god, the graphics are amazing, everything's on fire, and it doesn't go away too. My Edgeville, apparently, until the next quest, Edgeville will always be in fire. Wrapping things up, this is a reward. I gained a agility level from it. I do not understand the Toon Bane crap. I tried to understand it, I don't. The only thing I really understand is Glacier, which drops shards of Armadillo in pieces of 1 stackableness, like maybe once every 4 or 5 kills, and 100 of those put together make the Armadillo Orb, which is like any other orb you can just put onto a battle staff, and that is worth 18 mil right now. So that's my goal, to get that battle staff. I'll show you tomorrow's video of me fighting some Glaciers. This right now is me using the odd lamps on summoning. It's 80k each for 3 lamps, so that's, you do the math. Which is, I don't know, nice. Saves me a lot of XP. I think eventually I'll go do the darkness, the branches of whatever, you know what I'm talking about, the branch quest, and get 150k for summoning. And then I'll probably just do it for reals and go get 88, which should be annoying. So, hope you enjoyed the video. I certainly loved the quest, and I'm glad I did it the very first day. Love you. And if you listen to this whole complete thing and have listened to every single word I said, go ahead and comment, I'm a good sub, because I pay attention to that.